Yo, what's going on, bro? Back to it. Welcome back to another video, man. And in this video, I'm talking about how you can make somebody like you. And at the end of the day, bro, I gotta give credit where it's due. I gotta give credit to How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book is so goated, bro. When I tell you this book is so goated, if you put books on Mount Rushmore as far as like self-improvement, self-help, self-development, this book is literally on Mount Rushmore. That's how goated it is. So anyway, bro, I want to talk about a few of the principles in here that I learned from. I read this book probably about a year ago. About a year ago. And the principles in this book, bro, can literally 10x your social skills, make you a way more likable person. And that's what I want to talk about, bro. So one of the chapters in this book is six ways to make people like you. There it is. And I want to talk about two on here that I used, and I seen a crazy ROI. My camera just died. Hold on. Okay, I think we did. So look. All right, so principle number 3 says, remember that a person's name is the sweetest name that they know. So I was reading this about a year ago, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna use this shit. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use this shit. So I'm at the gym, right? Boom. I'm at Planet Fitness. The Planet Fitness in my area, it's more older people, right? So it's 40s, 50s, 60s. It's people like that in there. It's obviously young people in there too. But majority of the time, you gonna see people like late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like people like that. So, and that's really part of the reason why I moved gyms, because I wanted to put myself in position and be around more people that's closer to my age. But that's beside the point. So I'm in the gym, right? I'm working out. I get off the machine. You know, at Planet Fitness, they got stations where you can get you can get paper towels, and you can get the spray bottle. So because after you use the machine, you're supposed to wipe it down. So boom, I use the machine and I'm gonna go wipe it down. So I go, it's a guy standing there. He was probably like 50 plus, easily 60 plus, maybe 60. And he saw a shirt I had on. I had on an NGU football shirt. And he asked me, he was like, oh, you play ball there? And I was like, no, sir. I used to play ball there, but I transferred. And, I transferred from there. He was like, oh, okay, cool. What you do now? And boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. We're going through that. So, end of the conversation, I shake his hand. I'm like, it was nice to meet you. My name's Rodney. And he was like, okay, well, my name's Ben. And so, boom, that was the end of it. He went back to his workout. I went back to my workout. And I was like, okay, his name is Ben. The whole time after he introduced himself and told me his name, the whole time I'm like, yo, I gotta remember this guy's name. So the next time I see him, I want to be able to walk up to him and be like, yo, what's going on, Ben? I want to be, what's going on, bro? How you doing, Ben? I wanted to make sure I say his name because I wanted to use that principle from the book. So I go back tomorrow around the same time, hoping that I see him again, but I don't see him. I go back the next day, I don't see him. I don't see Ben for probably about a month, right? And the whole time I'm like, bro, I gotta remember this man's name, Ben. I keep saying it to myself, like, bro, his name's Ben. His name is Ben. So when you see him again, go up to him and talk to him. How you doing, Ben? I wanna be able to do that. So boom, fast forward probably about a month later, right? I see Ben. But at this time, I'm like, I low-key forgot his name. I'm like, oh shit. I low-key forgot his name. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying not to make eye contact with him. I'm trying to like really think about his name. So I take about 2 minutes and I'm like, bro, I know his name started with a B. I know it's not Bob or no bullshit like that. I'm like, Ben, his name is Ben. That's his name. So I go up to him. I'm like, yo, what's going on, Ben? How you been, man? I ain't saw you in a little minute. How you been? He was like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? He was like, I ain't even think you remember my name. I could see his eyes light up when I remembered his name. And I was like, oh shit, that shit low-key worked. So we chopping it up. We go back to our workout. I'm doing squats. I'm on a Smith machine. I'm doing squats. Not even 30 seconds later, bro, Ben walks up to me. He's like, oh man, I forgot, low key, I forgot your name. What's your name again? I was like, yeah, my name's Rod. How you, yeah, my name's Rod. I was like, you know what, it's all cool. It's all cool that you remember it. My name's Rod. So then he goes on to tell me, because previously when I first met him, he was telling me about how his nephew, or he said his nephew played football at Michigan State, and he was just telling me how, you know, he was trying to get on the team, and he was on special teams at the time, and he trying to work his way up, stuff like that. So then he comes up to me, you know, he asked me, you know, I forgot your name. What's your name again? I was like, yeah, my name's Rod. He was like, yeah, he was like, my nephew, he finally he moved up to like second string. He's still on special teams, but he moved up on the depth chart. And I was like, oh man, that's great. That's great, man. Tell him to keep working. You know, he can get to the starting lineup, this, that, and the third. I'm just telling him stuff like that. And I could just tell that by me remembering his name, he wanted to talk to me more. He made time. He after we ended the first interaction, he made time and he made an effort to come up to me and keep talking to me, bro, because like it says in the book, that is a way you can make people like you, bro. So by you remembering somebody's name, always remember when somebody tells you their name and y'all meet for the first time and he tells you your name, always try to remember, okay, his name is, say for example, his name is John. Okay, John. Always try to keep saying it in your mind. Look at him in his face and his eyes and be like, his name is John. So you can have a photographic memory of his name. His name is John. Okay, so next time you see John, make an effort to remember his name, go up to him, talk to him, how you doing, John? And watch how much he watch his reaction to that. Watch his reaction to you remembering his name. It's crazy the impact that had on people. Like I said, Ben, I seen his eyes get wide. We had a good conversation the first interaction. He came up to me again after that interaction, wanted to talk to me more, wanted to get to know me more. That is what can happen by you simply remembering somebody's name, simply smiling. That's another one in the book. Always smile when you talk to people. Always come off as a friendly vibe, man. Nobody wants to talk to somebody who's always mean mugging, bro. If you having a good conversation with somebody, just give a smile. It ain't even got to be no wide smile. It ain't got to be nothing crazy, bro. Just have a good smile. Have a good positive demeanor. I be thinking this too. Like, it might be kind of cringe to call people by their names, because that's what happened to me. I used to never really say people's names. Even people I know and people I hang out with all the time, I will always say, what's good, bro? What's going on? Like, I will always say bro or bruh. What you gotta practice doing is you gotta practice saying their name. It's gonna be kind of uncomfortable at first, kind of sound weird coming out your mouth, like saying, oh, what's good, John? You know what I'm saying their name, but we gotta get into a habit. I had to get into a habit of really saying people's names, address people by their actual name. It goes a long way. It's all psychology, psychological, bro. People want to hear their name. It sounds so small, but that's the truth. People want to hear their name. What's good, John? What's good, Ben? What's good, Bill? What's good, Jacob? Call people by their name. It goes a long way. That's gonna make people like you. So I wanted to get on here and share that little story, man. I really hope it can help you. You know, always remember to say somebody's name, man. Always remember that. It will go a long way. People will like you. People remember you. People will want to learn more things about you, and y'all can connect on that level. So, man, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, comment on the video, and I'll see you in the next one.